Ladies and gentlemen, I am Alexey Shmelev, co-founder and chief operation officer of RSC, Russian-based supercomputer and data center company, and I'm happy to greet you all in this new online format, and I'm proud to present you our newest technological update, showing you our newest technological design and equipment. We are on the market since 2009, and we are focused on development of innovative, ultra-high-dense, energy-efficient HPC solutions, delivering unique features and addressing specific end-user needs. Our mission is providing cutting-edge supercomputer and data center technology for our demanding customers. And on this foil you can see our points of excellence. We are number one in the world from the point of compute density. We are number one in the world in terms of power density, and we share the first three ranks for Green 500 for Russia and CIS. We invested a lot into our utilities for easing management and maintenance, and we did a lot in increasing reliability of our equipment. Our solution is a software-defined solution. You can see on the left side our unified rack, which is very dense, which provides a space for up to 153 nodes, and which provides all the infrastructure for hot liquid cooling with power use effectiveness less than 1.04, meaning that less than 4% of electricity goes for cooling and all the rest goes for IT load. This rack can host various types of compute, and not only compute nodes manufactured by RSC. We can install the Tornado Compute nodes, which are very dense, powerful compute nodes. We can provide the Tornado Hyper-Converged node, which provide hyper-convergency for those who need that. All the racks have a redundant power supply, and we provide also our manufactured RSC BasIS HPC stack, which runs all this equipment. Now I would like to pay more attention to each type of node specifically. Here you can see RSC Tornado Compute node, which is the basis of our compute infrastructure. It is based on standard equipment, standard Intel Xeon inside, standard motherboards, meaning that this solution is relatively cheap since we use off-the-shelf components. Though we use off-the-shelf components which were initially designed for air cooling, we provide 100% hot water liquid cooling for this type of equipment, meaning we can have a power usage effectiveness less than 1.04, meaning that less than 4% of the electricity goes for cooling. This type of nodes provides you with the ability to have 0.7 petaflops with 2.4 petabytes and 2 terabyte per second data transfer in a rack. So this is a very powerful supercomputer solution which provides you with the ability to create top supercomputers. RSC Tornado Hyper-Converged node is a bit different, though it can be installed in the same rack, and it provides you with the ability to have balanced petaflops, 0.345 petaflops per rack, with 3.6 petabytes and 1.5 terabyte per second of data transfer in a single rack. This provides you with the ability to build hyperconverged infrastructure in case you really need it. Also, we have all-flash data solution, which is focused for those who read middle tier of multi-tier storage solutions, which is populated with all-flash devices. It is also cooled with 100% hot water liquid cooling solution with unique energy efficiency, and it provides you with the ability to build up to 42 petabytes with 0.8 terabyte per second of data transfer in a rack. So this is specific storage solution. Also, I would like to speak about cloud solutions, because what we did before, it was mainly oriented for supercomputers which were designed for special data centers which was supposed to host supercomputers. But currently we know that major bulk of our customers go to cloud, so we provide some cloud cooling solutions. And this is a very simple design, simple from the point of ease of use and installation. We provide server upgrade kits to gain advantage of liquid cooling and in standard data centers for any rack servers. So the idea was to changed the optimization criteria we used for our solution optimization, because clouds have different type of optimization comparatively to HPC, standard HPC. In cloud environment, typically it is very important to avoid vendor lock, to increase the ease of installation and maintenance, and TCO is the key. So we try to pursue these goals in our design. So RSC Cooling Liquid Cooling Upgrade Kit for conventional servers. It is very quickly installed. It has very efficient heat removal, so we are still in a very good power usage effectiveness. And it is really safe and reliable. It is safe because we use the liquid, which is not dangerous for electronics in case of leakage, and we have a lot of special measures to prevent this leakage, of course, but in case something happens, nothing terrible will happen. What are the advantages? First of all, I think that we can reduce the OPEX approximately 70% in comparison with standard air-cooled solution. Due to that fact, we have, due to efficient liquid cooling, we have less energy consumption, and data center floor space is used in a more efficient way, so we can reduce the footprint of the system. And we can reuse or resell heat absorbed with our liquid coolant. So there are a lot of benefits, and at the same time we are still in high temperature, so we use hot water, so we can be in free cooling, so we can use all the benefits of free cooling in case we use this RSC cooling solution. We made a lot of comparison with existing technologies. Of course, there are a lot of benefits for each technology we can see on the market, but these comparisons shows that no one has that set of benefits that RSC solution has, though of course some specific benefits can be shared between several approaches. We compared free cooling for standard servers, for example, Open Compute format. We compared our solution with immersion systems, and we compared the solution with direct-to-chip cooling in custom-made servers. For example, this is standard RSC Tornado design, so we know well what can be found in this type of solutions. And we compared with custom-designed free cooling data centers, for example, those type of servers Super 7 cloud providers use. So, as I said, there are a lot of benefits for each approach, but the same set of benefits only RSC cooling solution can provide. RSC Cooling Deployment is really simple. We use standard RSC upgrade kits. You mount this kit on standard server. You put the server into the standard rack. After that, you have to add RSC manufactured pump station with heat exchanger. And after that, you fill the system with non-toxic and non-combustible fluid. So overall, you have some data center. You can build new data center, or you can have already existing data center with air-cooled solution. You can add from the beginning, from scratch, or you can add to existing data center RSC cooling solution. And the result, you will have TCO reduction, you have less time to deploy, and you will have a lot of benefits which I have already described. We provide the whole vertical solution, starting from hardware, for example, equipment infrastructure agreements such as coolant distribution units. And we have a lot of expertise in this direction. We are manufacturing these type of devices for more than 10 years. And I think this is our own state-of-the-art solution, which can be used in different areas. For example, it can be used for RSC solutions, of course, but it can also be used for various vendors providing cooling distribution units, CDUs, for such types of equipment, such as Acetec, such as Coolant, or any other service of any vendor, so there is no vendor lock. Also, it is very important for cloud HPC in the cloud, the problem of storage. We provide our own storage on-demand solution, which is governed with BasIS HPC cloud stack manufactured by RSC, our software stack. And this type of solution provides hyper-converged RSC solution, which is storage on demand. The idea is that each job in HPC cloud can formulate its own demands for the storage, for the type of the storage it should use, and the system will provide exactly the storage from the pool of resources it possesses. So it is easy to use, it is very, very effective in work, and it works in HPC and cloud environment. And a customer may use RSC or any other vendor hardware, so there is no vendor lock, which is very important for cloud providers. And it scales with compute nodes, so the more storage you need, the more storage you will have. This is the way it looks like. You can see the example of the UI of the management utility. Each job has its own part of the storage. It formulates the requirements, it formulates the demand, and the system takes from the pool of the free resources enough resources to provide these requests. And the jobs they will share these resources, and after that, all those compute nodes will use these resources the way they need them. And after they use these resources, in our solution, these are Lustre resources. These resources will be dropped to the pool, and the next job can request another portion of the storage. So this provides a very good utility ratio of the storage, which is very important from the point of economics of the data center. And this provides a very, very flexible solution which can fit to any specific job, which can be very different in terms of very different groups of users, and it can fit the demands of various users, providing with ability to serve different types of researchers, different type of computes, etc. Here you can see an example of this type of installation in Russian-based Joint Institution for Nuclear Research, which is Russian counterpart for CERN. You can see how it looks like from the point of from the administrator point of view. You can see the loads of these various types of resources. You can see the job information. You can see all the telemetrics of this solution. So it provides with all ability to run and efficiently monitor the situation of the cluster, so the administrator can fulfill all the requests of his demanding users. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your patience and time. I'm really happy that you showed some interest in the RSC equipment, and I will be happy to talk to you to discuss some ideas, some potential new projects, and just discuss some new technological ideas of yours or of our company. So I hope to continue our communication in the future. Thank you so much. Goodbye.